Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Mount Juliet Christian Academy, the home for the Middle Tennessee Heat, formerly Middle Tennessee Heat, now just Tennessee Heat. Their home stadium for tonight in their homecoming football game. And what better way to celebrate it than to potentially win their first game of the season against the Madisonville Defenders on Saturday night. MTAC football. Spencer Thompson, Boys of 8-Man Extreme here. Lone show tonight, unfortunately. But I'll be doing my best to bring you every bit of action here from Mount Juliet. As I said, both teams here, we built this up in the past as well as we built it up for the previous game. This is going to be a great matchup between both teams. The Madisonville Defenders, winless in their franchise history right now on a standing record of about 0-13. Meanwhile, the Tennessee Heat currently on a winless streak as well in their regular season. So both of these teams looking for their first victory, looking to try and find some way to get a W on their season. So it's going to be really interesting to see both of these teams battle tonight. We're not going to be on the field for the coin toss, unfortunately. The one-man show, we don't want to try one person just going up to the stands up here at MJCA. Their field, of course, here, Ed Suey Field, home to the Saints. So both teams warming up. We have about 12 and a half minutes left until the game begins. The Tennessee Heat, the home team, and the away team, Madisonville Defenders. The Defenders have had a rough season, losing 4 of their starting players. Don't have those specific names, but 4 their starters, unfortunately, just quitting during the season, and they are down to 13 on their squad. And the Tennessee Heat, abundant in members for 8-man football. About 19 ball players on the Tennessee Heat's roster. Of course, they had their issues earlier on in the season with Clint Collins and one of their linebackers withdrawing to go to a public school. Of course, both teams having their issues with starters, unfortunately, resigning from their programs. So both of them have a lot at stake tonight to try and get their victories here. Now, the Tennessee Heat did declare themselves not playoff eligible earlier in the season due to getting players from outside of the conference schools as well as not through a co-op. So they declared themselves out of playoff contention, and the Defenders, being an independent team, not able to be in the playoffs at all. Of course, Coach Danny Grass is ready to try and break his franchise's winless streak tonight. Of course, Ryan Scott as well, they're trying to break theirs. And I talked to Ryan Scott, and direct quote from him is that he said, in regards to the Heat's team, I believe that we are great, if not better, than we were at the beginning of this season. So Ryan Scott and Danny Grass will be leading their teams into the night, trying to get a W. 10 minutes left until the game begins. Again, lone man show here. Spencer Thompson, Trent Legate, and James Shannon. Neither of them could be here tonight, unfortunately.
Standing in the huddle, listening to the call. Fans going crazy for the boys that fall.
Just about 9.5 minutes until we begin here. We're going to stay muted, and we will go live when the coin toss happens.
Tonight's game is against Madisonville Baptist Crusaders in Kentucky. We'd like to welcome them tonight and their fans. Here in just a moment, we will be having the coin toss. Let's give it up for your Tennessee.
Tennessee Heat running through the banner, excited for their homecoming game and potentially their first victory on the season. The coin toss set to occur here momentarily. So the captain's in the middle of the field now, conducting the coin toss.
Captains for the Crusaders tonight is number 23, Chris Hagg. Number 5, Josh Jones. Number 87, Ethan Garrison. And number 44, Noah Marshall. Crusaders win the coin toss.
The Crusaders won the
They
coin
defer
toss,
to the second
elected
half.
to defer, and the
So to open up the game,
Heat
Tennessee Heat will be receiving
receive
the
the ball.
kickoff. Hats off as we have prayer. Following that, we will immediately go into the national anthem. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful evening you've given us to play the great game of football. We thank you for everyone that is here supporting these boys, for the cheerleaders that are here, for all the fans, parents, friends. We just thank you so much, God, that you give us the opportunity to do this, for a field to play it on, for a scoreboard, and everything that we've got, God. We just thank you so much that you provided it, and we give you all the glory for that. God, we pray that you will protect each and every one of these kids tonight. We ask that there be no injuries. God, we pray that you will give us a good game as we get out here and fellowship with one another as brothers and sisters in Christ. It's only in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, that we pray. Amen. If you would, please rise for the national anthem. We would like to thank everyone for coming tonight. Thank you for coming and supporting Heat football. I hope you all have a great time tonight at the homecoming. Be sure to get loud tonight and support your boys. We want to have positive encouragement out there, and so we ask you guys to give them good positive encouragement tonight. We want everyone to have fun.
1, 2, 3.
The Tennessee Heat, their homecoming football game, looking to get their first win on the season.
All right, Tennessee Heat is out to receive the ball. We got number 11, Sam Wills, back
to get
deep.
their first victory in franchise history. So the defenders elected to defer with the coin toss, and the Heat will receive the ball.
Defenders number 33, Davis Miller, will be kicking off.
And we're off. Tennessee Heat's homecoming in the third extreme game of the week is recepted by 23 of the Heat, weaving through to the 46-yard line.
Number 13, Justin Goolsby, receiving that. Getting a few yards off of it. Let's make sure we get loud, guys.
13 of the Tennessee Heat.
Ball has been spotted at the 47-yard line, it looks like. Maybe 47 and a half, 48-yard line there. Be first and 10 for the Tennessee Heat.
Number 44, Isaiah Mason. Number 47, Micah DeGrude. Number 55, Elijah Diaz. And number 75, Harrison Miller. Here's the first play for the Heat on their homecoming game. Motion on the play. Here's Scott in the shotgun, hands it off, tripped up in the backfield. That's 41, Preston Sloan.
Ball is handed off by number 2, Ryan Scott, to number 41, Preston Sloan. He's tackled in the backfield. Looks like a loss of about 3 yards. That'll bring up first and 13 for the Tennessee Heat.
Now we'll look at that defender defense. Number 87, Ethan Garrison. Number 70, Jonah Reed. Number 23, Chris Haig. Number 33, Davis Miller. Number 44, Noah Marshall. Number 40, Ethan Taylor. And number 74, Eddie Brown. Ball snapped. Scott taking the rush on the right side. Ryan Scott on the right. Gets forced out of bounds at the
quarterback Ryan Scott, number 2, running the ball.
3-yard line. And the Heat now in defenders' territory.
Ball is spotted at about the 53-yard line. That brings up second down and about 1, maybe 1.5. Third down and 1.5.
Here's 3rd and 2. Scott in the shotgun with the man to his left. That's Scott with Redding on his left. Receiver on right and left. Here's Scott. Tosses it across the left side, incomplete. Looked like it could have been a catch.
Pass was intended to number 24, James Redding. That'll bring up 4th down and about 1.5.
Fourth down and 2. The Heat will go for it here. It's fake handoff. Ryan Scott going on the left side. He's got open field, and Ryan Scott is into the end zone for a Heat
touchdown.
That's
a Tennessee Heat touchdown. Number 2, Ryan Scott rolling out to the left. Gets you a heated up touchdown.
Six points on the board for the Tennessee Heat. A 2-point conversion coming up. Scott over on the right side, edge of the end zone. It is caught and good.
And the 2-point conversion is good. Off the pass from Ryan Scott to number 41, Preston Sloan.
Preston Sloan getting the reception there. He can't really go to the edge of the end zone because of the barrier there. But a good 2-point conversion made by the Heat. 8-0 with 9:54 left.
That reads your score. Tennessee Heat 8, Defender 0. Number 47, Micah DeGrood to kick off for the Heat.
Micah DeGrood taking the kickoff for the Heat.
Number 44, Noah Marshall. And number 23, Chris Hagg, back deep to receive for the defenders.
Here's a squib kick past 10 yards and picked up by the defenders. 33, scrambling around and brought down at the 25.
Number 11, Sam Wills with the tackle. Number 33 for the defenders receiving that, Davis Miller. Ball is spotted at the defender 25-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the defenders.
First and 10 for Madisonville. Josh Jones, the quarterback in the shotgun, looking for someone to pass to. He's rushed and brought down for a huge.
That's a heated up sack.
14-yard sack for the Heat. Let's look at that defender offense. Number 5, Josh Jones. Number 23, Chris Haig. Number 24, Caleb Jones. Number 33, Davis Miller. Number 44, Noah Marshall. Number 40, Ethan Taylor. Number 74, Eddie Brown. And number 17, Tanner Varney. Second and long. Jones on the left side, incomplete.
Pass intended for number 33, Davis Miller, incomplete. That brings up third down.
Third down. Jones fakes the handoff, looking for the pass, gets it on the right side. It is caught.
Pass is complete to number 23, Chris Haig.
Down.
Thrown by quarterback number 5, Josh Jones.
On the play.
That brings up fourth down for the defenders.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. Fourth down and 20. Madisonville likely to punt it off. Looks like their punter, Tanner Varney, back in on the 4-yard line. So Varney will punt it away. Picked up at the 37-yard line, and here's the Heat weaving through. This is 41. A flag is thrown.
Number 41, Preston Sloan for the Heat receives that. Flag on the play.
See what the official rules here on the flag. It's the block in the back on
against
the
the Tennessee
receiving
Heat
team. So this will bring it back from the spot of the foul. Actually, they place the ball at the spot of the foul, which is the 28-yard line.
That should be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Ball is spotted on the 28-yard line, defender territory. That brings up first and 10, Tennessee Heat.
It's first and 10 here for the Heat. The Madisonville 28-yard line. Scott. In the shotgun. Toss on the left side. Short. Well short.
Pass intended for number 41, Preston Sloan. Incomplete.
Good coverage by Tanner Varney. Second down.
We got second and 10, Tennessee Heat.
Second and 10. Here's Scott again. Ryan Scott over the middle, intercepted by the defensive line. That's 74 of the defenders down to the 43-yard
Defenders intercept
line.
number 74, Eddie Brown, taken down by number 2, Ryan Scott.
Ryan Scott just with a quick pass up the middle, unfortunately.
That'll bring up first and 10 for the defenders.
And the defenders benefit from that well.
Ball is spotted on the 43-yard line, defender territory.
Here's Jones, pitches it behind him. It's a rush for Ethan Garrison.
Ball is carried by defender number 87, Ethan Garrison.
Just in the line of scrimmage, second down and 10.
Appears to be no gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the defenders.
There's another pitch by Jones. Huge loss of the play. There is
There's a heated up sack.
Chris Hagg in the backfield.
Flag on the play.
Would initially be a loss of 7 on the play. We'll see what the official rules here. The flag thrown at the 46-yard line.
Penalty is declined.
Holding call. Penalty declined. It's a holding call.
Would have been holding against the defenders. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Nope.
Actually, excuse me. It's 3rd down,
3rd down
17.
and more.
They just didn't move the chains there because of the sack. Jones alone in the shotgun. Jones being rushed. Goes up the middle, rushing through. He's going to be short of the 1st down at the 45-yard line, but a good rush by Josh Jones.
Number 5, Josh Jones carries the ball. Brought down by number 13, Justin Goolsby. And number 11, Sam Wills.
Brings it back for 4th and 7.
That'll bring up 4th down and about 8 for the defenders.
Jones going for it on 4th down. He's instantly sacked by the Heat.
That's a heated up sack.
At the 38-yard line, a turnover on downs for.
Number 5, Josh Jones brought down by number 22, Trey Rury, and number 40, Chris Savely. That'll be a turnover on downs to the Tennessee Heat.
And that defensive stop is made possible by the Tennessee Heat. Their starting line, number 1, Kelton Copeland, number 11, Sam Willis, number 13, Justin Goolsby, number 22, Trey Rury, number 24, James Redding, number 4,
1st and 10 Heat.
Number 41, Preston Sloan, and number 47, Micah Grew. First and 10 here. Scott to his right. He's going to take the rush. He gets down to the 30-yard line.
Number 2, Ryan Scott keeps it run out of bounds by number 17.
But there is a flag.
Tanner Varney. Flag on the play.
See what the official calls here.
Flag on the play, personal foul against the Tennessee Heat.
I believe it's called the heard from the official as a blind-sided tackle.
That'll be 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
So they move the ball back to the 50-yard line. Right at midfield.
That'll repeat 1st down. That brings up 1st and about 23.
First down and long. Motion on the play. Scott. Quick toss on the left side. Taking the rush is 24 of the Heat. James Redding. And he's off to the end zone for a Heat touchdown.
That's a heated up touchdown. Pass was complete from number 2, Ryan Scott, to number 24, James Redding.
2-point conversion attempt here. Motion. Scott fumbles the ball, rushing with it on the right side, and he goes all the way to the end zone.
Ryan Scott in for the 2-point conversion.
14-0 the score with 5:38 left to go.
That gives your Tennessee Heat 16 on the scoreboard. Let's give it up for the Tennessee Heat.
Another kickoff
Back
here
deep for the defenders is number 44, Noah Marshall, and number 23, Chris Hack.
And it's caught, landed on right at the 48-yard line. The defenders have at least improved from that from the game we called up in Madisonville against Hendersonville.
Defenders number 89, Deshaun Smith,
had
receives
a lot
that.
of issues with recovering onside kicks, and they
That'll bring up first and 10 for the defenders from their own 48-yard line.
They have at least improved in that aspect of the game. So here's first and 10 for Madisonville. Motion on the play. Here's a fake handoff, ended up in the middle. It's tripped up for several.
Tackle made by Heat number 22, Trey Rury. Ball was run by defenders number 24, Caleb Jones.
22 of the Heat on the tackle.
That'll bring up about second down and 14 for the defenders.
Here's second down. Jones pitches it behind him. 87, Ethan Garrison stopped behind the line of scrimmage for another loss. About third down and 20.
Defenders number 87, Ethan Garrison carries the ball, brought down by number 40, Chris Savley.
A timeout called by Madisonville. 4:35 left to go in the first quarter, 16-0. The Heat leading over the defenders in their homecoming game. Third and long for Madisonville. There's the handoff up the middle. And Madisonville will punch it away again, or they could try something here. There's a rush up the middle by Noah Marshall. Now fourth down and 18.
Number 47, Micah DeGrood on that tackle. That brings up 4th down and about 17 for the defenders.
The defenders going for it here on 4th down. Jones looking for someone to pass to. Scrambles around, tosses it on the right side, incomplete.
Pass was intended for defenders number 23, Chris Hagg. Incomplete. That'll bring up a turnover on downs to the Tennessee Heat. Tennessee Heat 1st and 10.
Defenders roster. It's incomplete. 41.
Ball is spotted at the defender 41-yard line.
Is where the Heat will start out this drive. First and 10. Jones, excuse me, that's Scott across the middle, taking Josh Jones of the defender's flag thrown. It's just a deep toss.
Pass was incomplete. Flag on the play.
It's a holding call. I believe this one is against the Heat. It's a holding call on the defense. So it's a 10-yard
holding against the defenders. 10-yard penalty.
First down.
From the spot of the foul. That'll bring up 1st and 10, Tennessee Heat.
The ball on the 31-yard line now.
Ball is spotted on the defender 31-yard line.
Scott to the deep right. It is caught. It's a reception by 41 of the Heat. He's going to the end zone. Touchdown.
Heated up touchdown.
Preston Sloan on the carry.
Off the pass from number 2, Ryan Scott, to number 41, Preston Sloan.
Touchdown for the Tennessee Heat. There's a pitch by Scott for the 2-point conversion. It is good.
Number 11, Sam Wills with a 2-point conversion.
29 left to go in the first quarter. It's 24-0. The Heat dominating the defenders. Here's the kickoff by the Heat. It's an onside kick and fallen on by. There is a
flag on the play.
Late flag on the play. I believe a late hit. Kenny.
Defenders number 15, Kenny Legit.
That's Kenny Legit falling on the ball. Let's see what the flag is here. Personal foul on the kicking team. It's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. They're placing it on
penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct against Tennessee Heat.
7-yard line.
That'll be 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
I believe they
That'll bring up first and 10 for the defenders from the Heat 47-yard line. Timeout Heat.
A timeout called by the Heat, the defensive coach, Jason Corbett. Just a little bit of confusion there with the defensive formation.
Please give your attention to the Heat cheerleaders. Heat fans, let's give it up for the Heat cheerleaders. First and 10 defenders.
Here's first and 10 for Madisonville. Jones over on the left side. It is caught for a gain of about 5 yards on the play. Davis Miller with the reception.
Pass is complete from number 5, Josh Jones, for number 33, Davis Miller for the defenders. Gain of about 5 on the play. Actually, gain of about 4, it looks like. That'll bring up second down and 6 for the defenders from the
gain of
Heat 43-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards on the play, second and 5. And ball under the feet.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 5, Josh Jones for the defenders.
Loss of the play. It's now third down and 14.
That'll bring up third down and about 14 for the defenders. All right, let's get loud on third down for your Heat.
Third down, or excuse me, it was second down prior. Flag
on the play.
It was second down prior. It's now third down and long, so now fourth down. It's a false start on the offense. They'll move back 5 yards.
False start against the defenders. That'll be a loss of 5 yards. That'll bring up third and 19 for the defenders. All right, Heat fans, let's get loud one more time for third down.
Third and long for Madisonville. And Jones with a low snap again. There's a little bit of
fumble on the play, recovered by number 5, Josh Jones for the defenders.
Long. Defenders will have.
That'll bring up fourth and long for the defenders.
They started out their drive.
Ball is spotted at the defender 39-yard line.
Against the Heat, managed to get a gain of 5 yards on the play, but 2 snaps in a row low by their center, 89, Deshaun Smith. Some miscommunication.
That'll bring up fourth and 23 for the defenders. Back deep for the Heat, it's number 41, Preston Sloan.
Flags thrown.
Flag on the play.
So false start on the offense again. We'll move it back 5 more yards.
False start on the defenders. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
4th and long here. And another flag thrown. It's another false start on the offense, just moving it back even
Flag
further.
on the play. False start against the defenders.
48 seconds
5-yard
left in the
penalty.
first quarter. A timeout called by the defenders.
Timeout defenders.
.48 seconds left and the Heat lead 24-0. First quarter almost.
Please give your attention to the Tennessee.
Long snap here, fake, and going for it, but brought down at the 27-yard line. It's an attempted
Fake punt.
rush by Chris Hagg.
Unsuccessful. Turnover on downs to the Tennessee Heat. This brings up 1st and 10, Tennessee Heat from the 33-yard line, defender 33-yard line.
About 42 seconds left until the end of the first quarter. The Heat just dominating the defenders as of now. Here's a rush up the middle for the Heat. Spin out tackle. Kelton Copeland on the carry, a freshman.
Heat's number 1, Kelton Copeland, with the handoff there. Gain of about 7. That'll bring
Looks
up
like the
2nd and 3.
We'll try one more play here. And they'll just let the clock run down.
That's the end of the first quarter.
24-0. The Heat beating
Your
the
Tennessee
defenders.
Heat 24.
This extreme game of the week.
Please give your attention to the cheerleaders out on the 40-yard line.
8-Man Extremes YouTube channel. We'll be right back. Back for the start of the second quarter, 24-0. The Heat leading the defenders. Sides of the field have been switched. And now at the quarterback position is Brandon Goolsby, number 14. Motion on the play. Goolsby pitches it out. The fellow freshman Copeland. He's stopped at the 18-yard line. This is third down and
toss to number 1, Kelton Copeland, for a gain of about 1.5. Brought down by defenders number 33, Davis Miller. That'll bring up a Heat third down and about 2.
Third and 2. Motion on the play. Here's 14 over on the right side, incomplete.
Pass intended for Heat number 6, Ray Al-Hasnawi. Incomplete.
Al-Hasnawi, the sophomore.
And a quarterback for the Heat, number 14, Brandon Goolsby. That'll bring up 4th and 2 for the Heat.
Fourth and 2, the Heat going for it. And the ball snap, ball loose.
Fumble on the play.
Whistle blown.
That'll be turnover on downs.
So turnover on downs.
Defenders will take over.
Ball snapped in.
1st and 10 defenders. From about the 21-yard line. Heat 21-yard line.
Ball collided with him.
Defender 21-yard
quarterback.
line.
So the defenders now on first down. First and 10 for Madisonville. Jones fakes a handoff, pass on the right side. 17 rushing for the defenders to the 27-yard line.
Ball carried by number 17, Tanner Varney. Brought down by Heat number 55. Elijah Diaz. Second and 4, defenders.
Jones hands it off and ball loose, picked up by.
Fumble on the play.
Third down is picked up by the defender.
Recovered by defender number 24, Caleb Jones.
It looks like it was a rush attempt by Eddie Brown, who tried to hook the ball behind him and lost it.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the defenders.
Ball pitched. And here goes Eddie Brown on the right side down to the 30.
Number 74 of the defenders run out of bounds.
And that will move
Eddie
the
Brown
chains for a first down. Defenders get their first.
That'll be a first down for the defenders.
Game.
Ball is marked at the
might be able to make something of their drive here.
32-yard line. The defender 32-yard line. 1st and 10 defenders.
Jones under center. 1st and 10. Jones fakes the pitch. He's taking the rush on the left side. Josh Jones brought down.
Quarterback keep, number 5, Josh Jones for the defenders. Brought down by number 2, Ryan Scott of the Heat. That'll be 1st and 10 defenders.
First and 10 for Madisonville. Jones tosses it out. Maybe a yard gain on the play. It's a pass caught by Ethan Garrison. Looks like 2nd down and 9.
Heat number 48, Carter Sutton on that tackle.
Just over 8 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter.
Short gain of about 2 yards
Still
on that.
24-0.
Defenders 2nd down and 8.
Here before the end of the half.
Ball is marked on the 48-yard line. Defender 48.
Second down and 8. Jones pitches it. Ethan Garrison on the right side to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Number 16, Boone Russell on that tackle. Number 87, Ethan Garrison on the carry. That'll be a 1st down for the defenders. Ball is spotted on the Heat 40-yard line.
First and 10 for Madisonville on the 40-yard line in Heat territory. Started their drive about back at the 27-yard line of their own. Madisonville making a decent drive here. Jones hands it off. Caleb Jones stopped at the line of scrimmage, but there's a flag on the play.
Brought down by Heat number 44, Isaiah Mason. Flag on the play. Ball was carried by defender number 24, Caleb Jones.
It's a holding call on the offense.
Flag was for holding against the defenders, but it is declined.
Heat. It's an interesting choice to decline.
That brings up 2nd and 10 for the defenders.
And 2nd down and 9. Jones alone in the shotgun will take the rush up through the line of scrimmage. Flag.
Ball carried by quarterback number 5, Josh Jones. Flag on the play. Tackled by number 48, Carter Sutton.
Another holding on the defenders and another declined penalty.
Penalty was holding against the defenders. Penalty is declined. That brings up 3rd down and 9 for the defenders. All right, Heat fans, get loud. We got a 3rd down.
It's like 3rd down and 7. For Madisonville, 3rd down and 7. Jones, pitch to Garrison. Trying to hook back around, and he's brought down for a...
Ball is carried by number 87 for the defenders. Ethan Garrison, brought down by a host of Heat players.
Ball spotted at the 42-yard line. 4th down.
That'll bring up 4th down and 12 for the defenders.
Make that 4th down and 12, actually. 4th and 12. Madisonville going for it here. Jones tosses it across the middle. It is caught by 23 of the defenders. Did he?
Pass from number 5, Josh Jones, to number 23, Chris Hagg, is complete.
Made it past it to the 27-yard line. That'll move the chains for a first down.
That will give the defenders a first down.
On the drive here with 5:38 left to go before halftime.
First and 10, defenders.
Jones, pass again across the middle, and it is caught. That's 23 with 2 catches.
Pass again from number 5, Josh Jones, to number 23, Chris Hagg. Complete. That's another first down for the defenders.
Down for the
first and 10 defenders.
Driving on offense here. It's the 14-yard line.
Ball is spotted on about the Heat 14-yard line.
First and 10 on the 14-yard line for Madisonville. They've had this drive since about 10 minutes in the quarter. 6 minutes so far in possession. So rush on the left side. First down again for Madisonville. Eddie Brown with the carry. So first and goal on the 4-yard line for the defenders.
First down, defenders. Ball is marked on about the 3-yard line, so it'll be first and goal, defenders.
First and goal. Jones hands it off, up the middle, ball loose, and the Heat pick it up.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Heat.
Unfortunate turnaround for the defenders. Had a drive all the way from the 27-yard line in their own territory to the 4-yard line for first and goal, and the Heat recover with the ball just popping out. Looks like Josh Jones taking the rush up the middle, and unfortunately not able to keep it secure. So the Heat back in possession with 4:01 left to go in the second quarter.
This will bring up first and 10 for the Heat from their own 5-yard line.
The Heat back on offense. This is handed up the middle. Looks like a loss.
Ball is carried by Heat number 1, Kelton Copeland.
Copeland on the carry. Now the Heat
loss on the play of about 2 yards.
Freshmen, I believe they may have their 8th graders in the game as well.
That'll bring up second down and 12 for the Heat.
So second and 12. Like on the 3-yard line. The pitch to the right side, still loose. The Heat going all the way to the 40, the 30. No flags. Touchdown.
That's a Heat touchdown.
Kelton Copeland, the freshman, with the score.
Number 1, Kelton Copeland. Off of a 96-yard run.
A 96-yard rush for Kelton Copeland, the freshman. We said this back at the FCS
That's Kelton's
game.
First touchdown for the Tennessee
They only
Heat.
have one senior on the Tennessee Heat. But they have a lot of youth to build up for in years to come. And that's a prime example there with Kelton Copeland. 2-point conversion attempt here for the Heat. Flag thrown. It's a false start on the offense.
Flag on a play. False start against the Tennessee Heat. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Just a reminder that in 3 minutes we will be hitting halftime. Please hang around for our halftime show.
Two-point conversion attempt here for the Heat. After the false start penalty. Here's tossed, and it is caught in the corner of the end zone.
Two-point conversion is good off the pass from Brandon Goolsby. Number 14 for the Tennessee Heat.
Second quarter, the Heat is trying to get that mercy rule enacted.
To number 22, Trey Rory.
Score on the board.
Number 74, Eddie Brown.
For the Heat.
And number 23, Chris Hagg, back deep to receive for the defenders.
32-0. A high-scoring game. Of course, the Heat have had their fair share through the season of being on the other end, being down 32-0 against several teams, or at least being down by a huge margin against several teams. And here's the onside kick. It's picked up by the defenders. There goes 23 to the 30.
Number 23, Chris Hagg for the defenders receiving. Brought down by several Heat players. Flag on the play.
There is a flag, it looks like. Flag has been waved. Actually, the referee's having a conversation here. Let's see what the official calls. Flag has been waved.
Flag is waved off. Ball is spotted on the defender 38-yard line. Be 1st and 10 defenders.
Here's a pitch by Jones. And here's 74 still on his feet to the 47.
Number 74, Eddie Brown with a carry.
Brown with the rush. an injury timeout here as it's 2nd down and 1. Eddie Brown is hobbling a little bit, trying to stay in. He'll be substituted for.
That was a gain of 9.
Davis Miller in.
That'll bring up 2nd
Eddie
and 1
Brown
for the defenders.
Hobbling off to the side.
From the defender 47-yard line.
Snap, ball handed off. Here's 33 up the middle to the 49-yard line. Davis Miller with the rush, and that'll be a 1st down for Madisonville. Just over 2 minutes left.
That's a 1st down for the defenders.
Defenders to work with. First, a timeout called by the Heat with 2:14 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Heat lead 32-0. Two minutes, 14 seconds left to go before halftime. Of course, it's the Heat's homecoming game, so they will have seniors honored for all 3 of the schools, as well as their homeschool kids who are seniors. They also announced they're going to reveal the homecoming king and queen as 17.
Pass is complete to number 17, Tanner Varney for the defenders. That'll be first down defenders. Tackle made by number 16, Boone Russell.
Clock winding down as Jones looks for the pass across the middle, and he gets it. Another reception by
Pass
Chris
is
Hagg.
complete to number 23, Chris Hagg. Tackle made by number 16, Boone Russell.
Timeout called by the defenders with 1:44 left to go.
Timeout Heat. For the defenders from the Heat 32-yard line, 28-yard line.
Quarters, the Heat lead 32-0. The defenders trying to get a score here before the half as Jones across the middle scrambles. Brought down at the
quarterback Heat, number 5, Josh Jones.
First down.
For a gain of 8 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 2 for the defenders.
2nd down and 2 on the
from the Heat 18-yard line.
70 seconds left before the half. Jones fumbles the snap and
fumble on the play recovered by number 5, Josh Jones.
3rd down and 4.
That'll bring up 3rd down and about 3. Ball spotted on the Heat 19-yard line. Let's get loud on 3rd down, Heat fans.
3rd down. Jones in the pocket, tosses it out on the left side. It's caught by
pass is complete to number 33, Davis Miller.
Davis Miller on the reception, and it's 4th down, and it looks
that'll bring up 4th down and 1. We need you loud on 4th and 1, Heat fans.
Fourth down and inches. Jones across the middle. He's caught.
Pass is complete to number 23, Chris Hagg. That'll bring up 1st and goal, defenders.
The clock stopped at 12 seconds as is high school rule for placing the ball. They stopped the clock. And now the clock runs with 8 seconds left on the board. Madisonville, Jones looking across the middle, and he's caught for the Madisonville touchdown.
Touchdown, defenders. Pass was complete to number 23, Chris Hagg.
Two-point conversion attempt here. A huge line shift by the defenders. Here's pitch to the left side, 33. Davis Miller. Two-point conversion attempt.
Ball is snapped to number 33.
32-6.
Davis Miller.
The
two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Kickoff here for the defenders, their second kickoff of the half, their first being at the beginning of the game. Let's kick to the 32-yard line, and here's a rush on the right side, a return by 13 of the Heat, and he's off to the races. No flags. Touchdown.
Heated up touchdown by number 6, Ray Al-Hasnawi. Let me take that back, guys. I'm sorry. They're saying he stepped out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Ooh, turned back a little late. That's
the end of the first half.
Step out of bounds.
We have your defender 6 and Tennessee Heat 32.
And that was a return by 6 of the Heat. Ray Al-Hasnawi.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Tennessee Heat Sports Organization, we would like to welcome you to our 2017 homecoming ceremony.
We'll be right back.